Exodus 7, 1 through 5 will be our Shabbat Torah reading. Let me go ahead and put that up here on the screen. Good.
So Yahweh said to Moshe, "See, I have made you an Elohim to Pharaoh, and Aaron your brother is your prophet. You shall speak all that I command you, and Aaron your brother shall speak to Pharaoh, to let the children of Israel go out of his land. But I am going to harden the heart of Pharaoh, and shall increase my signs and wonders in the land of Mitzrayim. And Pharaoh is not going to listen to you. And I shall lay my hand on Mitzrayim, and bring my divisions and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Mitzrayim by great judgments. And the Mitzrites shall know that I am Elohim when I stretch out my hand on Mitzrayim, and shall bring the children of Israel out from among them."
Okay, very good. So, when we look at these verses, and also the remainder of the 7th chapter, as well as the 8th chapter, well, the first part of the 8th chapter anyway, we see that here the Most High is dealing with both Israel and Egypt and Pharaoh. And the first few plagues begin to be poured out on the people of Egypt. And so the Most High reveals himself to the people little by little with the plagues. And both Israel and Egypt and Pharaoh, when I say Egypt, Pharaoh is of course included, they all begin to see the strength of the Almighty. We're able to see a manifestation of the Most High. And so when we think about the Most High, when he manifests himself, of course it causes us to think about Colossians in the first chapter. Let me just pull that up real quick here. My computer's a little laggy here for some reason. Colossians in the first chapter here. I believe it's read 15 there.
It says, "Who is the likeness of the invisible Elohim, the firstborn of all creation?"
Yeshua is the likeness of the invisible Elohim. And so when we think about Exodus chapter 7, when we think about the words that are being spoken here in Exodus chapter 7 in terms of the Most High manifesting himself to Egypt, where it says that he is going to do these signs and these wonders and these divisions and lay his hand on Mitzrayim. When we think about the idea of him laying his hand on Mitzrayim, we're thinking about the way in which he's going to judge Egypt. Yeshua, of course, is the judge, right? He is the one who will, in fact, execute. He has executed judgment on the living And he will, in fact, execute his judgment on everyone. And so we're able to see an interesting kind of a beginning of the way in which the Most High intervenes with Egypt, the way that he shows himself to his people, the way that he, the Father, shows himself through the Son, right? When the Father interacts in any situation with flesh, he does it through Messiah, because Messiah is in fact the manifestation of the invisible Elohim.
Yeah.
And so when we look at this chapter and see how the plagues begin to come, we see the beginnings of kind of the Most High showing himself. And so, like I said, we have, you're able to go ahead and reference back to previous videos and pull up the chapter by name, Exodus. Oh, it's in the description. Go ahead and look down in the description. I like when people push down. Go ahead and look down in the description, and you'll find, where we deal with these chapters and verses with a whole lesson.